Okay, so first class, this one, there is the continuous happiness and prosperity. A look at basic human aspiration, right understanding, relationship, and physical activities, physical facilities, the basic requirements for the fulfillment of aspirations, every human being with their correct priority. Next. One thing I'm telling you, please listen. Just to take note, if you have any question, you will ask after my presentation. You know, the term happiness comes from the Old Norse. Old Norse, which is the Old English. You know, so this before actually British English that we follow in our English language. Before the language or the alphabet is somewhat different. You know. Then it was prevalent in Ireland, or Germany also. There is the Old Norse. So Old Norse, it is Old English, it's called. Okay. So the alphabet, it was somewhat different, you know. So anyway, the term happiness, what is the meaning of happiness? The happiness comes from the Old Norse. Old Norse, that is luck or chance. Okay, luck or chance. It also relates to the Old English. What happy means equal, while early sense of happiness dating from the 14th century, okay, are still very much in use, such as good luck, success, and contentment. From 1590s, pleasant, this meaning has been changed, that is pleasant and content of the mental state is called the happiness. Later on, I'll discuss you the happiness, the definition of happiness. It was up to 15th century, end of the 15th century, this success and contentment at the okay. Later on, it is pleasant and contented mental state. So Bertrand Russell, I'll discuss you, the philosopher and all the mainly the essayist, you know, he has described, he has given different definitions of happiness. And another, you know, prosperity. So what is prosperity? Prosperity, we do not have, when I have a good time, you have what I want, I have success, I have attained all things, and that is the prosperity we know. But as per definition, in 15th century, this prosperity meaning flourishing or thriving condition, good fortune, wealth, success in anything good or desire. What I desire, what I want, if we get it, then it is this success or this contentment, this achievement is called the prosperity, you know. Next, I am called this happiness and prosperity is being defined, is been analyzed by so many writings and so many. I will suggest everyone to read this book, Bertrand Russell, The Conquest of Happiness. Okay, when I was a student in graduation, after graduation, one of my professor in English, Professor Praful Sarkar, he was a government college professor. After that, he was a professor at university. He told me to read this book, The Conquest of Happiness, the first published by the 1930 philosopher Bertrand Russell. Actually, I'm telling you something because the very good book, because how the happiness can be obtained or can be achieved by anyone. Actually, even the affluent society, you know, they are suffering from dissatisfaction and unhappiness. And what are the reasons for unhappiness? He has written very realistic way, not in only emotional way. Okay. So Bertrand Russell, I'm telling somewhat Bertrand Russell. Bertrand Russell was a mathematician, but he started writing an essay. After that, he was an essayist and this writer in some psychological writer has been. He has been famous for psychological writer, you know. So he has described what is happiness. He has defined what is interest, how the happiness can be achieved, how the prosperity that a want can be achieved, when which are the components of happiness. He has written very nicely, you know. So what he has told the importance of cultivating interest outside oneself and the dangers of passive pleasure. Passive pleasure is one thing, Pleasure, actually, not actual pleasure, but the passive pleasure. The passive smoking, you do not want to get some smoking, but you are in this environment where you are taking the negative side of smoking. That is just passive smoker, it is called. Similarly, where we are in the society have some negative atmosphere there. So if you do not want that type of things, but you have to in the trap of these negative things, So this is the danger of passive pleasure, So all pleasure is not positive. That is the passive pleasure, So I'm telling in this regarding happiness, telling you the affluent country, that's Japan, the per capita of every citizen of that country is high, but still they are very unhappy because as per the rating system, the suicidal tendency is too much, and as per a unhappiness measured by a active rating scale, so Japan is the highest. Okay, so that means wealth or the prosperity doesn't depend on the happiness, but it may not bring this happiness, And very astonishing, you see that Thailand, very not so that the per capita is low, and their wealth is not good, but there the happiness is highest in order. People are very happy there. So your wealth, your prosperity, your development, everything, or your affluence is not the component of your happiness, So that has been written by the Barton Russell. Next, what makes people unhappy as per the writings of Barton Russell, So Russell has written that the animals are happy to so long as they have wealth, health, and enough to eat. Actually, animals are happy when they get some materials to eat. Okay, they're happy on that because their mind or psychological entity is not activating and not that sensitive. But the modern, but the human being, is somewhat their food, not only the external food. They have another entity that is the mind. So, for the human being, if you are unhappy yourself, you will probably be prepared to admit that you are not exceptional in this. If you are happy, ask yourself how many of your friends are so. And when you have reviewed your friends, teach yourself the art of reading faces, make yourself receptive to the moods of those whom you meet in the course of the ordinary day. The causes of these various kinds of unhappiness lie partly in the social system and partly of the individual psychology. Okay, unhappiness means when you are, the unhappiness doesn't depend on not only yourself also, it is from outside also. Suppose you are in the circle of the friends, the friends are not behaving well. Similarly, you are not behaving to others, that they may be unhappy, or others are not behaving well, so you may be unhappy. So external situation, the environment where you are, is responsible for the unhappy also. Okay. So, but I have one thing I'm telling you, if you have unhappy, you have that control. Suppose your friends are not cooperating, friends are not behaving well. But if you take it very casually, if you be analytic in your mind, if you have psychological in higher order, then you can analyze that it is not a matter. We should not be worried for that. Suppose you ask something, you ask a good thing, you want a very good manner from your friends, but they're not behaving well because you have some human entity. Suppose you are a good boy, you stood fast, or you have scored good. Your friends are envy of that. It is a human nature also. Similarly, we can avoid, suppose if I feel that even in also when I was a student also I have feel. So when I cannot take always somebody in a class, one of our friend is better than me, he scored good marks, and everyone telling him good, but I can bear with this. So this is human nature, not that is exceptional. Okay. Okay. Similarly, if you be good, you may not expect that the other one will be they will praise you. So it is very difficult to take happily others good achievement. Okay. Suppose I am telling you very simply, or I and one of my 5 friends, two of my friends got very good job, but other 3, including me, didn't get this. So I was they have got. So most of our 3 friends, we stopped talking with them because we have an inferiority complex. Later one feel that so it is not the proper way. So we'll have to develop our psychology. We'll have to analyze our psychology. Why? I'll be trying to be in their level. I will be trying. He is good in a certain category, but I am in another category. I am good, so I should not mourn for that. I should not worry for that. I'm telling one story. I'm telling when as a student of BSc Part 1, I'm telling you a story because it will help you realize, understand it. When a student of BSc Physics, so there is chapter thermodynamics on paper. So in examination, there is a test examination. I got it before Part 1 examination, there is examination. So I got the lowest mark. I got out of 16 marks, 6 questions. To answer, there is 100 marks. And out of 16, I got only 13. And in this paper, I got 13. Then I thought that, so I should not continue this. I should change this subject. Then I asked, and I was completely frustrated. Then I asked of my professor. He told very good thing. One thing, you try to explore from your mind. You are the teacher of yourself. You are the teacher of your mind. You are the teacher of your surroundings. You have to analyze. You have to get positivity of your all things. Then you will get energy. Then you will get inspiration. They will get dragged to go ahead. So what I will do? He told me that you find out why you have got 13. You have answered only one question because due to time, I tried to complete it. Under-Russell equation sum. It takes 3 hours. So I couldn't time to answer all that. I was completely completely out of order and I couldn't answer other questions. So he told that, professor told that, if you be able to answer all questions, then you will get 13 into 6, that is 78. Highest marks is 52. So you are the best of all the students. Think like that. Because it is not true, but you will think in such a way that you will get energy from yourself. Then you will feel that, no, I'm not inferior to others. Okay? I can get if I do that. So from this analysis, he told them, if you feel that this subject will not be able to control this subject, then you have failed. You are failure. But failure is the key of success. If you think like that, then you will get energy. And actually, it was inspiration to me. And after that, I got the better marks on that. Okay, so I got the highest marks of that. So that I'm telling, you are the master of your mind. You are the master of your happiness, Okay? Next, yeah. Okay. So there is some a minute. I couldn't get this. Okay. So there is the, according to Russell that I have told, each happiness still possible. So there is another happiness, next one, next slide. Each happiness still exists possible. So Barton Russell told that the fundamental happiness depends more than anything else upon what you may be called a friendly interest in persons and things. That is called intellect. So in general, the happiness depends upon the friends. If you try to get involved with your friends in the friendly manner, then you will get the happiness, which is called the fundamental happiness. The secret of happiness is this: let your interest be as wide as possible, and let your reactions to the things and persons that interest you to be far as possible friendly rather than hostile. Okay. So one thing I'm telling you, একটা কথা আছে যে ভালো, তোমার ভালো জিনিসটা যদি শেয়ার করো অন্যর কাছে, তাহলে কিন্তু হ্যাপিনেস, তুমি যদি if you share your happiness to others, then happiness increases. If you share your sorrow to others, then sorrow decreases. তোমার আনন্দ যদি অন্যকে জানাও, তাহলে আনন্দ বেড়ে যায়। তোমার দুঃখ যদি অন্যকে শেয়ার করো, তাহলে দুঃখ কমে যায়। এটা একটা interesting proverb, So in this case, so that is the happiness may come on the friendly behavior, friendly mixing with the friends in the positive manner. So in this, there's the conquest of happiness. And next one, the Rumi one, another quotation is there. One of the morals of of the world, the sight of soul sitting in the person, sitting in the vision with the key in its hand. Okay. So inside your mind, you are the key of that. Next one. Next. And next slide. There is an old story. There is an old story. No, এটা না, তার আগেরটা এটা রাইট, এটা ঠিক আছে, চলে গেল। Okay. There is an old story, Greek mythology, I'm telling you. So what? There is a debate, there is a confusion, I'm telling you. There is an old story from the Greek mythology. One of the gods created the humans. Actually, there is a story in Greek mythology. What is the story? The gods created humans, they were having a discussion and themselves. First, should we put the secret of man's success and happiness and fulfillment? There is a confusion. Gods in a meeting, all gods are in a meeting. Then we have created the human being. So where their success and fulfillment and their happiness, where we will give it? Because it is the development of a human being. It is the rare thing. So easily the man will get it. It is not the way. So we are created the man. We want to develop the human being. So after development, they will get this, which one? The success, happiness, and fulfillment. Then gods are telling where we will stay. Some gods are telling that we should keep this happiness and success given the highest mountain, because the man will not be easily go to that place, and they will not get success and happiness very easily. They'll have to try. Then after that, someone may get. Then other gods are telling that no. So they said that happiness and success should be kept in the deepest sea. Okay, deepest sea. Then the man will not be able to go there very easily, and it will have to deepest ocean, so you'll not find it very easily. So it should be kept there. Last of all, then the actual debate is going on. Then one god finally told that This is the final one. Very good thing he told. They know why we'll keep it in ocean or in there is deepest sea, ocean, or the mountain. It should be kept in the bottom of in the layers of the consciousness, in the mind. It should be kept in the top of the layer of your consciousness. What does it mean? If your mind be developed, if your mind is developed from the unconsciousness to consciousness, when you get the full consciousness, then the full development of your mind, then you will be able to know what is the pure success, what is the requirement of happiness, and what is the purest or the ideal happiness. And so it should be kept inside the mind. So that is, I'm telling, the mind is the master of mind. Okay? So you are the sources of your success. You are the sources of your happiness. So how? Now you have to exercise the good things. You'll exercise your inspiration. You'll exercise from your mind. That I've already told my story in the getting the subject, how I'll get the marks when I failure in getting marks. So I have done nothing. No one helped me. I have got it due to my consciousness, due to my achievement, due to my analysis. Mind and analytic means I've got this consciousness and I've been able to success in last. Okay. So there is that. Next slide. Next slide. Next. Right. Everybody wants success, happiness, and fulfillment. People spend their lifetime seeking these attributes, but very few actually achieve this. The problem is we tie up our success and happiness with external circumstances, which are not in our hands. But what is always in your control is your thinking. The biggest key to success, happiness, and fulfillment is the way we think. There are several ways to think, which if we practice, we will find ourselves rising and the ladder of the success. Okay. Happiness or that you want to get success and happiness always, that the external circumstances will not be favorable always. Suppose you want to get it some money, how you want to some hello, please mute yourself. Someone is talking. So the external circumstances may not your hands, may not be achieved by you. Okay. So then your success will not coming. Then you will not get the happiness. No. It's the problem thinking. You change your thinking. Your thoughts should be in a certain position. Then you will feel that what is good or what is bad. So that will be the highest rising of your ladder of success. So external affairs that you want to get, the external circumstance that is which is not in your control, not in your hands, but your mind is in your control. Control is your thinking. So control your thinking, shape your thinking. Thought should be in a shape from your analyticity, from your consciousness. Then what you are not getting, what you are worrying for not getting, then you will be thinking, no, it is not needed. Okay, I didn't get. I know. Suppose I'm telling you, when I was able, suppose I want to get the train. I'm going to train. Okay, I want to get the 4:30 train. I didn't get because just a few minutes, it has left. So you are worrying for the I have been late. Don't think like that. You have not got okay. It is better. I have not getting. If I got it, he was just too much thinking. It is better. Next train, it will be good. So think in this line. Then you will not be in worry. Okay. Similarly, if you what you want, you may not get sometimes. You want to get first class, you didn't get. Then you think, okay, first class, no, I will try for another another year, and I want to get some service. I want to know my concept. I have seen some students in my, I've seen, he would never been in the standing position. That is, within 10 or within 5, he never is in such position. But he got the highest position in their life, in their service, or in their job getting good. So think like that. Okay. Acha, next slide. Okay. So there is Bhagavad Gita. I think all of you had know at least what is called Gita. Actually, Krishna has told. It is the Gita editing. Bhagavad Gita. One line I am quoting. Uddhar edo atmano atmanam no atmanam avasadhe atmanam atmava bandhurang atmabhavo ripuro atma. Which means this translates into elevate yourself to the power of your mind and not degrade yourself, because the mind can be the friend and the enemy of the self. Same thing. You are the master of your mind. In your mind, two state is there. One is negative, one is positive. One state of mind is asking that to get this, get good dress, good car, good building, anything, and too much money. Another mind, you have to analyze. If you have thought, I just thought, no, I'm not. I want to do something for the society. I'll get some praise from the others. Everyone will be telling that it is good, it is what, and everything. I'll be able to find out which is good or bad, and after that I'll be able to get this, and this is the positive side of the positive state of the mind. So mindset is the main component of happiness and success. What are the mindsets? Some points are there. One is positive. Please mute yourself. I and Professor Majid told firstly that someone is connected, but they are doing other things. These things happening now. Please don't do that. The mindsets are for a slide. The mindsets are positive thinking, inspiration, cultivating knowledge and values, growing in the face of problems, embrace every moment. Positive thinking. Next slide. People with a brighter outlook on life, and not only happier, but accomplish more with their lives. Start believing there is more for you in life. Expect good things from other people and find the positive in all the situations. These simple acts will make you happier in the moment, and your future will become infinitely brighter. Always see positive things. Suppose you are one example of Ignigo. You just observe a building. Will you see? Will you tell that no, building is not so good because you see the negative side of it. The doors are not good or the drainage are not good. But if you see the aesthetic sense, some trees are there, some flowers are there, you see this. So always try yourself, exercise your mind, see the positive things of anything, and your thinking will be such that positive thing. Fault finding or the negative observation from your mind. Okay, that is the positive thinking. Next one, inspiration. Inspiration people who achieve the most in life, realize that the greatest limitation are those they place on themselves. This applies to your success too. In school, business, fitness, quality of your relationship, and the impact you have on the lives of others. Dreaming big is about raising the expectation you have for your life, because when you do, your future becomes bigger and brighter.
You'll have to find out the inspiration from where. You'll observe everything. When you observe, when you're mixing with your friends, you'll try to get inspiration. Suppose you think that your friend is too much for. So try to get inspiration from his example, from his achievement in business and schools, lives. Always you'll be trying to share to others. Then you will get inspiration. You will be a source of inspiration. Also, you will get inspiration from others also. So it is a vice versa. Next, cultivating knowledge and values. Okay, cultivating knowledge. When you like doing something, you do more of it, and also find to do it in your free time. When you are doing things that consume you, your focus is greater. You perform better and improve better, doing these things more often and with a greater degree of focus. Always you to become great at whether they are. When you are great in anything, the world notices and your value to others increases and more wonderful things flow into your life. Okay. Which gives you pleasure, try exercise. Do more and more. Then you will get energy, you will get interest, and the must find out the which is good and isolate the which are good and which are bad. And who is talking? Please mute. Yeah, what a student he is. I think she is telling something. She's not listening at least. So cultivating is one cause of getting success and values also. So you'll have to value. You'll have to visualize the values, and you'll have to get. But trying to exercise to that you feel that it gives you pleasure from doing better things from others. Then you try to do several times. Then you will get the energy also. Next, growing in the face of problems. Okay. So when you are facing that is life is learning and a process of continual growth. Recognize this and seek growth from all experiences, good and bad. When you do this, you will constantly get better. You must also proactively develop your strengths and build new skills. By doing so, you will truly become 100% accountable and capable of creating the life of your dreams. Okay, so your focus is the dream. So how if you face to achieve this focus, if you to achieve this goal, you face some problems. Then it isolate which are the problems, which are good or bad. Then you try to isolate them. Then continuously this exercise will build up your skills. After that, we'll get the 100% achievement of your dreams. Next point is embrace every moment. Next slide. Embrace every moment. One measure of your life is how you feel in each moment. Okay. Always you are the evaluator of yourself. Every time you search out what you're doing, whether it is good, what I have done or what I'm doing, then every time it will be, every moment is valuable to you. To what degree do you experience positive emotions like joy, love, gratitude, empathy, etc.? These are the main components of the happiness. That is, which are joy, love, gratitude, and empathy. When you embrace every moment, you squeeze the most out of each experience and live a life of greater happiness. Seek out circumstances and that creates great joy and fond memories. Remember, even in tough times like the loss of your friend, you experience love, and while sad, it is still a rich and positive experience to remember your friendship. I'm telling you, lockdown, everything, it has some negative, all these things, so many people's life has gone very the natural phenomena, you know, lockdown and corona, you know. But we have been achieving, we got some positive things also. How we can be cooperation, we got some cooperation from others, we got some feelings of other loss. So some things, this disaster help us to be united, to think about others. So every moment, everything has some positive and negative, and that thing helped us. Next slide. How living your values can transform your happiness at work. Understanding our core values can bring about many benefits, not only in our personal life, in our professional life also. They drive our behavior, our actions, and essentially who we are. They determine what's important to us and can help steer us towards. Some are talking is they should be try to isolate the
Hey, Aritri Biswas, please mute. Aritri Biswas, please mute.
who are you? Please mute.
Aritri Biswas, please mute.
So that I'm telling. So, and understanding what's important to us and helps steer us towards our true happiness. So decision is the main harmony of our life, you know. So with the purpose, this allow us to live our lives more authentically. If you know what our values are and we are consciously living them at work, then the chances are we are happier, more content. We are able to bring our best selves to work, which in turn drives more positive emotions, including increased energy and passion and creativity. You know, so that means that 2 points it has been mentioned that I'm telling you, always you'll have to be in professional world or in your personal world too. Decision is the main thing. The decision, your decision in this, it depends upon your mind. That I've told the two state of mind. One is positive, negative. So after all, from your conscious and for development of mind, you will be able to know which one is good or bad. Okay, and then it will be able to find out which is responsible for your success of a dream. Okay, and these chances of happiness. So then for continuous exercises or apply or doing work, always you'll have to do some work which is helpful to you and which will help to proceed to your target or the focus, and that will be helpful to be get some your achievement in which will make you too much happier. So this is the thing that I've told you. What is the sources of happiness? Why you are the causes of what I have told. This is the end of this today's lesson. You know. So main thing, just synopsis I'm telling you. What is happiness? What is prosperity? What are the components of unhappiness? How will you avoid the how will you isolate myself to a good thing from the negative thing? And you'll have to exercise your mind. You'll be achieve to your the main positive sides of your mind. And there is the mind is your friend of your mind. You know. So you are the master of your mind. Okay. So that how can it be achieved? It is only to exercise the good things. It is only can be achieved through the continuous exercise of your ethical things, this value-oriented work, and try to do some things with your friends. Friends doesn't mean that your classmates, not that in your where you are. Okay, what give you pleasure? So pleasure means not the pleasure is two types, like external pleasure and the inside pleasure. It will actually give you the ideal pleasure, the perfect pleasure. Okay, so not the passive pleasure. So that I think, and that is the main component of our today's lecture. Okay, so any question from you, you can ask. Okay, next I am telling you on 29th. Okay, the feedback session will be taken at 4 p.m. instead of on Wednesday. The classes will be taken at 7 p.m. but the feedback session will be held at 4 p.m. Will be this PPT will be sent to you. You will prepare for that. You will be ready to that. You can ask, or you can add something on that. The feedback, what you learn from that, you can add something also. Okay, you feel that no, sir, it will be that. They will speak any language. You will have to speak English, Bengali, Hindi, whatever you like. You have to speak on that feedback session. And the question that is after the end of the one module, the question will be done on the basis of answer, not the knowledge or the memory based. Okay? What you have achieved, what you have learned, what we have got concept about the things that we are discussing. The question will be of the 10 marks of each module will be question set on this that. Okay, then you will do that. That is why you want to know your feedback, what you have learned. That is the main thing. Not that we attended, but it is a negative side of this online. Or suppose someone is always talking what he's doing. I think she is connected, but she is in other work, in his family, in her family, with others are talking and doing something. Okay. And that is why they are not properly attending classes and they are not listening. After that, that is why some of them still I am so far away knowledge that is some of the students have not cleared the USB class. That is they didn't get 25 marks out of 50. So they will be appearing this time also. So I expect that you will listen properly, you will read it, and on that, on next 29th, the Sunday at 4, I'll be meeting with you. Okay. So now I want to know another 10 minutes or 5 minutes. We want to anyone you speak, what you have learned, what your question, anyone you can speak. Okay. Antonik De and Sinyon Kundu. You are okay. Hello, unmute yourself. You ask something. Hello. Biplab Nag. Anyone? Otherwise, I feel that you are not very seriously attending these classes. That I want to know. Hello. Are you connected?
Yes, sir.
Who? Hello, very good. What's your name, please? What's your name? Okay. Sarthak Shekhar. Okay. In which department?
MSc Biotic.
MSc? But
Biotic.
okay. Acha, tell something what you have listened today, what you have actually understood from this today's presentation. 1 or 2 lines at least. You can speak in Bengali or Hindi or any language you can speak. Sarthak, hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here.
So the bolo. Any language you can speak. Bolo. What you have learned. Or if you have any question, you can ask also. Be
No,
interactive.
sir, I don't have any question.
So what you have learned? I am asking one thing. What I have told, but what I have discussed today. That's 100%. So then I feel that okay, you have listened. Otherwise, I will be next decision that you have to listen at all. Yes, Artha, bolo. Have you listened my presentation that I have told?
No, sir. To be honest, আমি download শুনিনি. Honestly, I'm saying that. It's my
তুমি
fault.
শোনোনি, তাই তো?
No, sir. I am saying, I am accepting that আমি ওটা শুনিনি. আমি স্বীকার করছি.
This is the bad thing. On the first day, on that day, I and Professor Majhi severally told that that you will be listening, otherwise not connected. Next
Yes,
year,
yes,
we'll be
sir.
trying to.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm saying, sir.
No, okay. You have honestly told that you have to listen. It is a bad thing. I'm not telling to you
Definitely,
only.
sir.
I'm telling, not I'm
Yes.
telling to only you. But the most of like you, they are not listening. That's why some girls could say they are talking with in a family and they are gossiping with this. This is the negatives of online. Online classes started in the lockdown. Okay, when the university was closed. But next time we'll be trying to class in offline. The offline, I cannot speak. That is, I'm telling you, I cannot continue my class when I see that our students, our listeners are not listening to me. I do not get the energy to speak. Because you will be the listening skill is very poor to most of the students. There is a negative side of our mainly Bengal, all the colleges, university, I'm doing research on that. There are 4 skills, writing skill, speaking skill, okay, reading skill, last of which listening skill.
Yes, sir.
Students can speak very good, writing they can write somewhat, okay. Read, have some reading. Mostly students are not reading offline, they're reading online reading. But the listening skill is very poor to our community in school and colleges. They didn't listen. Even in the class, even in the meeting, even somewhere I've seen, they look at me, but they are not listening. Very sad thing.
Hello?
Bolo.
Okay, Aditi, bolo. Aditi. Hello. No, Orijit Satpati, do you want to speak? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
বলো অস্মিতা
Hello,
চক্রবর্তী।
good evening.
হ্যাঁ
আমার নাম অস্মিতা, আমি বিটেক সিএসসি।
হ্যাঁ।
আমি আজকে ঠিক 7টাতে ক্লাস জয়েন করেছিলাম স্যার।
হ্যাঁ।
একটু নেটওয়ার্ক প্রবলেম হচ্ছিল বলে প্রথম দিকে হয়তো শুনতে পাইনি, কিন্তু যখন আপনি বার্ট্রান্ড রাসেলের যে কনকোয়েস্ট অফ হ্যাপিনেসটা বলেছিলেন, ওখান থেকে আমি শুনেছি।
আচ্ছা।
ক্লাসটা আমার ভালো লেগেছে, কোনো খারাপ লাগেনি। আমি শুনতে খারাপ লাগলে প্রথম দিকটা মিস করে গেছি ফার্স্ট ক্লাসে। আমি সবই বাকি সব আপনার কথাটা শুনেছি। আর আমি আজকে বলবো যে আপনি যে বইটা মেনশন করেছিলেন যেটা আপনাকে আপনার পড়তে বলা হয়েছিল।
ও তুমি গতবারের সেই স্টুডেন্ট ছিলে তাই তো? ওই যে কথা হলো তাই তো? ওকে, ইউ আর দ্য স্টুডেন্ট অফ লাস্ট ইয়ার। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।
না স্যার, আমি ফার্স্ট ইয়ার। আমি
ফার্স্ট ইয়ার। আচ্ছা ওকে ওকে ওকে। আচ্ছা অস্মিতা বলো, তুমি কি আজকে কতটুকু তুমি কি বুঝলে, কি মনে হলো তোমার, কি বুঝেছো বলো? তুমি যা শুনেছো বাটনা সব তোমাকে। হ্যাঁ বলো।
আসলে একটা মানুষ সে খুশি থাকবে কি কখন কোন মুডে থাকবে, দ্যাট টোটালি ডিপেন্ড করে তার সাইকোলজিক্যাল বিহেভিয়ার, সাইকোলজির উপর ডিপেন্ড করে। আপনি যে এক্সাম্পলটা দিচ্ছিলেন যে ট্রেনটা মিস হয়ে গেল, তো আমি খারাপ মনে করবো না, ঠিক আছে নেক্সট একটা ট্রেন পেয়ে যাবো। আমি ট্রেনে করেই ট্রাভেল করি, তো আমি জানি যে আমি রীতিমতো প্রতিদিন দৌড়াই যে আমাকে প্লিজ এই ট্রেনটা পেতেই হবে। এটা সবসময় সম্ভব হয় না যে ট্রেনটা বেরিয়ে গেল কিন্তু ঠিক আছে খারাপ মনে করবো না, পরে যাকে ট্রেনে পেলে সবসময় হয় না, কিন্তু আমরা একটা মাইন্ডসেট মানে আপনি বললেন না পজিটিভ আর নেগেটিভ মাইন্ডসেট,
রাইট রাইট রাইট
পজিটিভ মাইন্ডসেটটা নিয়ে কাজ করলে আমাদের লাইক হয়তো লাইফটা আর একটু ইজি হতে পারে।
বাহ, ভেরি গুড।
লাইক
অস্মিতা, ভেরি গুড।
এগুলো
হুম
এগুলো লাইক নিজেদের কাছে রাখলে লাইক আমাদের আর লাইক লাইক মানে বলতে নিয়ে এরকম লাইক ডিফারেন্সটা হচ্ছে যারা মিশনারির মধ্যে থাকে তারা হচ্ছে লাইক ওদের আর আমাদের মাঝখানে বেসিক ডিফারেন্স হচ্ছে লাইক ওরা লাইফটা একটা পজিটিভ দিক দিয়ে দেখে, ওরা লাইক যা হবে ইনসিডেন্ট ওখান থেকে কিছু একটা শিক্ষা নিয়ে লাইক ওইটাকে নিজেদের ভ্যালিউজ বা নলেজের মধ্যে রাখে, যেটা আমরা
রাইট
কোথাও না কোথাও করতে ভুলে যাই। লাইক সেই তাই জন্য সব প্রবলেমস গুলো হয়। লাইক আপনি যেরকম লাস্টে বললেন যে এমব্রেস করো এভরি মোমেন্ট, সেটা সবসময় হয় না, কিন্তু লাইক যদি ম্যাক্সিমাম টাইমে আমি লাইক অ্যাপার্ট ফ্রম ট্রেন কেস যে ট্রেনটা বেরিয়ে গেল লাইক সবাই ম্যাক্সিমাম 90% সবারই খারাপ লাগবে যে ট্রেনটা হাত থেকে বেরিয়ে গেছে, আমার কোনো না কাজে যেতে খারাপ হয়ে গেছে, আমার হয়তো বস বকবে, আমার প্রফেসর আমার কাজে লাইক ক্লাসরুমে ঢুকতে দেবে না। লাইক অ্যাপার্ট ফ্রম দ্যাট যদি একা ভাবো বাড়িতে লাইক আমি যেরকম এখন ক্লাস থেকে যখন বাড়ি ফিরি লাইক একা ওই সময়টা লাইক নিজেকে একটুখানি সময়টা দিয়ে লাইক আমার সঙ্গে যা যা হলো চোখে লাইক বাড়ি গিয়ে আমি নিজের ফ্যামিলিকে টাইম দেবো, আমি এটা ভুলে যাবো লাইক এইসব।
Okay. Okay, very. Listen, one thing very good. Your points that you have achieved very good. One thing on the topics was what is how the happiness and success, okay, can be achieved. Success is the cause of happiness, you know. So how can it be achieved? That is the main thing. So that you have told that I already discussed, and you have highlighted the main points, you know, from your own concept you have learned. Okay. Happiness and this, it has been described in various manner, you know, happiness, success, what is the components of happiness that has been discussed. Okay, very good. You have given some examples also. You have understand. তুমি তোমার মতো করে বুঝিয়েছো অস্মিতা, খুব ভালো, very good. তো ভালো লাগছে তুমি অন্তত শুনেছো খানিকটা, very good. তো তোমার এখানে আর কি কোনো যেটা হলো এই নিয়ে কোনো কোয়ারি আছে বা কোশ্চেন আছে, বলো। আমি সেটা জানি
না স্যার না, আর লাইক আমি জিজ্ঞেস করা ছিল যে আপনি যে পিপিটিটা দেখাচ্ছেন লাইক সেটার উপর করে লাইক আপনি একবার বলেছিলেন যে এর আগে ক্লাসে যে লাইক 10 মার্কসের অনলাইনে একটা লাইক ফর্ম দেবে সেই পরীক্ষাটা হবে, লাইক সেটা কি সেই পিপিটি বেস করে?
হ্যাঁ,
আমি লাইক ক্লাসে লাইক আজকে স্ক্রিনশট নিয়েছি, তাহলে লাইক নেক্সট ডে থেকে কিছু লিখে নেবো, নোটস মতো নেবো।
হ্যাঁ না নিয়েছি, ওই স্ক্রিনশট থেকে নিয়েছে, ঠিক আছে, ওটা আমরা করে নেবো। পার্সেন্ট এখানে লিস্ট আছে তো কোনো ব্যাপার না, অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স হয়ে যাবে। কিন্তু আমি বলছি যে কোশ্চেন হবে যেটা, সেটা হচ্ছে কিন্তু এই কনসেপচুয়ালি কোশ্চেন তৈরি হবে, 5-10 নম্বর যে কোশ্চেনটা হবে আর কি। হ্যাঁ, মানে সেটা কেবলমাত্র ওই নলেজ বেসড কোশ্চেন নয়, কনসেপচুয়াল কোশ্চেন বলবি সেট। ওকে, আচ্ছা, ভেরি গুড অস্মিতা, খুব ভালো লাগলো যে তুমি শুনেছো। তোমার কোন সাবজেক্ট? হ্যালো,
আমার বিটেক সিএসসি।
BTech CSC. Okay, thank you. Any other one? Anindita Bhattacharya, Antorik De, Biplab Nag. Hello, anyone? Sarthak confessed. This is not good, but I'll ask everyone next day. Otherwise, on feedback session, everyone, those who will not be absent, I'll see. So there is main thing, you know. Anyway, any other question from anyone or any concept? Anindita Bhattacharya, will you unmute? Or he is not here at least? Otherwise, I'll mention. I'll keep records of them, because I'll feel that they have connected, but they are not listening, or they are not in connection also. They are doing some, they are other places. হ্যাঁ, বলো অনিন্দা, তোমার কোন সাবজেক্ট, কোন বিটেক?
Yes sir.
বিটেক CSC?
Yes sir.
হ্যাঁ, বিটেক CSC?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
আচ্ছা, তুমি শুনেছো আমি যা বলেছি না শোনোনি?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, শুনেছি। যেগুলো আপনি নোটস পিপিটি দেখাচ্ছিলেন, যেগুলো স্ক্রিনশট নিয়েছি।
হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে, না ওটা আমি পাঠিয়ে দেবো তোমাকে। তোমাদের আমি ওই ওই টেলিগ্রাম করে পেতে হবে, সেটা কোনো ব্যাপার না। কিন্তু তুমি বুঝেছো হোয়াট আই হ্যাভ টোল্ড?
হ্যাঁ স্যার,
তুমি কি
আপনি বলেছেন হ্যাপিনেস কিভাবে, মানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি দ্য থিঙ্ক উই দ্য ওয়ে উই থিঙ্ক ইজ দি
হ্যাঁ
অ্যাচিভমেন্ট।
হ্যাঁ
মানে আমি সেটাই আমার হ্যাপিনেস, মানে আমি যেভাবে ভাববো সেটাকে আমি হ্যাপিনেসকে কনভার্ট করতে পারবো।
ভেরি গুড, ভেরি গুড,
সাকসেস,
ভেরি গুড, ভেরি গুড।
সাকসেস।
যাই তুমি হয়তো লিসেন করেছো, আই আন্ডারস্টুড দ্যাট। ভেরি গুড। এনিওয়ান আর একজন অন্তত দেখবো। ভেরি গুড। অনিন্দিতা, আগে যে গেল ওর নামটা কি? অনিন্দিতা তো গেল, আর আগে যে অনিন্দিতা, ওকে লাস্ট নামটা ভুলে গেছি। আচ্ছা ওকে, বিপ্লব নাগ, বিপ্লব নাগ, বিপ্লব তার মানে শান্তনু নস্কর, বলো। বিপ্লব নাগ আমার মনে হয় ও এখানে কানেকশন দিয়ে অন্য কিছু করছে, অলরেডি শোনেইনি, থাকেও নি, ইন দিস সেন্স। ওর নামটা কি বিপ্লব না? আমি যাদের কল করছি অন্তত তাদের নামটা লিখে রাখি। বিপ্লব নাগ। ওকে,
স্যার নেটটা স্লো ছিল, বুঝতে পারিনি।
শান্তনু, ফার্স্ট নেম?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, শান্তনু
নাম বল।
নস্কর।
হ্যাঁ বলো, তোমার কোন 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 সাবজেক্ট?
স্যার নেটটা স্লো ছিল, ঢুকতে পারিনি, জয়েন যতবার করছি ঘুরছিল।
না না, তোমার তোমার কোন সাবজেক্টে তুমি
তো
তুমি আমার কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছ?
বিসিএ।
হ্যাঁ বলো,
হ্যালো,
তুমি কিছু শুনেছো? আমার যে এই যে আজকে প্রেজেন্টেশন হলো, তুমি কিছু শুনেছো? হ্যালো?
না স্লো।
হ্যাঁ হ্যালো, ও বোধহয় এতে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে। not 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 responding. ওকে ওকে শান্তনু, ঠিক আছে। বিপ্লব নাগ ডিসকানেক্টেড হয়েছে, ওর নামটা আমি লিখে নিয়েছি। এরকম দরকার নেই, যারা যারা কানেক্টেড হয়ে তারা এতে থাকবে না, এগুলোকে মেনশন করবো আমি।
বলছিলাম যে আমাদের এই ক্লাসটা মানে কতক্ষণ হবে, লাইক ডিউরেশনটা একটুখানি বলতে পারবেন?
7টা থেকে 8টা,
7 থেকে
7টা থেকে
Okay,
8টা,
thank you,
আর
sir.
হচ্ছে ওই ফিডব্যাক সেশন 4টে থেকে 5টা।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
হ্যালো।
ওকে
হ্যাঁ স্যার
ওকে,
নেটটা স্লো আছে, খালি বার করে দিচ্ছে গ্রুপ থেকে।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে, তুমি শুনেছো তো যা বলেছি? ওকে ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে। হ্যাঁ
না
ওকে।
স্যার,
হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা, সিনজন, সিনজন কুন্ডু, সিনজন কুন্ডু কে আছে? আচ্ছা এনিওয়ে, আজকে টাইম হয়ে গেছে। আমরা হচ্ছে নেক্সট, এবার বি সিরিয়াস, আমরা নেক্সট 29-এ তোমরা 4টের সময় মিট করবে। ওকে, 4টের সময় কানেক্টেড থাকবে। at 4 feedback session on every Sunday at 4 p.m. Every not on the just previous Sunday. And 1 তারিখে next Wednesday, 1st November, Professor Apurup Pakhira will take
Hello.
class, second lesson at 7 p.m. Okay. Okay. कि শান্তনু ও তো মেয়ে ইয়ে পড়ে। ওকে তাহলে লেটস সেন্ড এ পৃথা, পৃথা, হ্যালো পৃথা, পৃথা শুনতে পাচ্ছ পৃথা?
হ্যাঁ স্যার পাচ্ছি তো, পাচ্ছি, আপনি পাচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ পাচ্ছি, তুমি একেবারে নিয়ে নাও তো, ওই অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স এটা শর্ট নাও।
এক সেকেন্ড স্যার।
হ্যালো।
হ্যাঁ বাবা, অস্মিতা, শান্তনু, সবাই ভালো লাগলো যে শুনেছে, ভালো লাগছে। নিয়েছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
আচ্ছা, তাহলে ঠিক আছে, আমরা আজকে থাকলো। অনেকে ওই যে আজকে সেই গতবারের মতো দেখছি ওখানে কানেকশনটা করে দিয়ে ওরা অন্য কিছু করছে, শুনছে না। যেমন তার মধ্যে একজন অন বলে আছে, তিনজন কিন্তু এরা আদৌ বোধহয় অ্যাটেন্ডই করেন। এনিওয়ে, আর একজন ওকে, নেক্সট আমরা এই করবো। ওকে, I'll meet you on 29th. Be serious on that. I'll be meeting at 4 p.m. on 29th. ঠিক আছে, এটা আমরা লিভ করো, করো।
ওকে স্যার, আমি লিভ করলাম।
Okay. End of this class.
স্যার নেক্সট দিন এই লিংকেই ক্লাস হবে?
হ্যাঁ, এই লিংকে ক্লাস হবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কে তুমি? কে বলছো? তোমার নাম কি?
স্যার আন্তরিক দে।
তোমার কোন 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 সাবজেক্ট?
স্যার বিটেক সিএসসি।
হ্যাঁ, তুমি শুনেছো আজকে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
কি শুনেছো বলো, এক লাইন বলো।
স্যার এই ইন্সপিরেশনটা হচ্ছে ওই যে সমস্ত ব্যক্তিরা মোটামুটি ওই মানে জীবনে সাফল্যতা অর্জন করতে চায়, তাদেরকে কিছু সীমাবদ্ধতা অবলম্বন করতে হয়। তাতে সে মানে যে কোনো ব্যক্তি, সে স্কুলে থাক বা কোনো ব্যবসায়ী হোক বা যে কেউ হোক, বড় স্বপ্ন তো সবাই দেখতে পারে, কিন্তু সেই স্বপ্নগুলোকে মানে সাফল্য
তার কতগুলো
বাস্তবায়িত
কম্পোনেন্ট আছে, তার করতে গেলে কোন দিকে আমাদের অভ্যাস করতে হবে, প্র্যাকটিস করতে হবে, তাই তো? এই আর কি। কি করে হ্যাপিনেস এবং সাকসেস আসে, এটা মেন কথা। সাকসেস আর হ্যাপিনেস এই দুটোই তো মানুষের সবসময় কাম্য, তাই তো? এটা আর কি। ভেরি গুড, বলেছো, শুনেছো, ভেরি গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
থ্যাংক ইউ, ভেরি গুড। তুমি তোমার মতো করে বুঝেছো, ভেরি গুড। ওকে বাবা, লেটস এন্ড নাও। ওকে, আচ্ছা, next 29th after puja.